Hello everyone and welcome at this new video. In this video I will be explaining what are some must change settings and just overall good settings to be using. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first off we go into general. In general we have quite some simple things. We have like squad privacy and stuff like that, which you can't even change at the moment. Matchmaking preferences. This isn't really that important, it's just for the end and stuff like that. The only thing here I recommend to put headshot only on and get a nice map of your liking. I recommend learning maps this way. For example, you don't know Nighthaven Labs, get Nighthaven Labs going, run some T-hunts on the map, and you get it. You'll learn it in no time. Ping, you want to have this on. This is so you can see the little yellow markers of yourself and your teammates. Yeah. So display performance metrics, this is just to see FPS. At the bottom left you see it right now, and now it's gone. You can have minimum metrics like this. You can have advanced. I have advanced. I don't know why, to be honest, but you know, it's doing its thing. Let's see, connectivity feedback. I have a default. I actually I can tell you. Okay, so default just shows what is missing. I think you can leave it like you want. So I concept camera groups. This is pretty, I mean, I like this because you can. So when you are in a camera group, for example, you have all cams and you have two bulletproof cams, right? If you keep hitting the button, you will go to the next group. Um, so actually, I might change this, but this is preference. I think diffuser pickup, you need to have it on both. I don't see a reason why you should have it. It's automatic pickup by walking over it. Yeah, you should definitely have both. Because then you just run over it. You get it. If you are not close enough, you can pick it up. Both is the way to go. Drone after prep should 100% be manual. Automatic, no. There's no reason for you to go in automatic. That doesn't make any sense. You want to stay in the cam if necessary. Semi-automatic makes it so that you go automatically out of the drone only if you're not in your own drone. I think that's not good as well. You want to have full control over what you're doing. Let's replay on. It's nice to watch your game back. Personal preference. Text chat, you can have it on. Like it's whatever. Sometimes I put it like off. If you get tilted a lot, you want to turn the text chat off. But yeah, that's just default. Now let's get to HUD, right? So for HUD settings, this is pretty personal preference. I would suggest, like I have loadout inputs off. I know what buttons to press to get my gun up, like my ability. I know what my keybind are. Numbers only for health for sure. I don't need to see those bars. You can put it off if you want. If you feel like you see, maybe you have some scenarios where you see, oh, chef 20 HP, I should be playing a bit careful. Sometimes that makes you not to make the plays you should be doing. For actions, reminders, I have icons only. I don't like those buttons all over your screen. Telling you what to do. And then besides that's pretty much all next for usernames. Get usernames off. I don't need to see that my teammate is called Toaster1234. Teammate outlines is very important. And icons, just so you know who's where. Obviously get rid of bands, like that's annoying. Get rid of them. This is just so you don't see the band waves. And then I think, yeah, I have versus update off. So this is when the kill is being made and it says like 5v4. I got that off. I've done it a long time ago. It's to force you to look at the kill cam. Gives you a bit more, or the kill feed, sorry. Gives you a little bit more info than just seeing 5v4. Like, sometimes I do get a little bit lost in terms of what players are alive, but forces you to look at the header actually and see which player got killed and what happened a bit better. So yeah, you can turn off or keep stuff on here. A lot of people don't like the compass being advanced. I think it's kind of fine, but I put it in simplified because I prefer it. Now for audio, this is where it's important, right? So just put your default audio devices here, whatever you have. Um, Spoken language, put that to whatever you want. I only have English. I thought I had Japanese here, so or Korean, but okay. Mandarin subtitle, put this in English for sure. Now subtitles, I have them on because I find it cool and fun. You can put them off if you like, but this is where the magic happens, right? So master volume, I have it on 14. My audio on my PC is a bit messed up sometimes, but for you just get a volume you can listen to for several hours, then blow out your ears, right? And then music volume, I have 0, and then dialogue, I have 32. This is, I think, the person, like the voiceover saying like 10 seconds left and stuff like that. Just put it again, not too high, but make sure it's good to hear. And this is where it's getting interesting, right? So there's a lot of videos out on this mode. I would just say night mode is the best. Night mode makes the gunshots a lot quieter and the footsteps louder. So for night mode, it's loud sounds quieter and quieter sounds louder. That's what you want. TV is like a middle ground, and then hi-fi just makes loud noises louder and quieter noises quiet. So night mode is the way to go in my opinion. Voice chat volume just changes accordingly to if your teammates are screaming or not. The rest is all pretty, it's pretty personal preference. It depends on your mic and what you like. Push to talk is definitely the way to go. Don't use open mic. That's not nice. Then for display, get your GPU. Get your monitor. Get your resolution. Get your display mode should be full screen though. Refresh rate. This is pretty important, right? You want to make sure whatever monitor you have, you want to check what kind of monitor you have. I have 144 Hz, so you want to check. I have 144 FPS at the bottom left, right? You want to match that with the Hertz. If you have 200 Hz monitor, but you only get 144 FPS, it's pointless. But if you have it the other way around, you get 200 FPS and you have 144 Hz monitor, it's also pointless because you have to match them. You can only see the amount of FPS that you have Hertz. If you have 144 Hz, you can see 144 FPS. If you have 240 Hz, you see 240 FPS. If you have 360 Hz, you see 360. If you have 60 Hz, you see 60 FPS. To make sure you match this with the FPS you get. For aspect ratio, 4:3 is just personal preference, but I would say go with either 16:9, 16:10, 3:2, and 4:3. Don't touch 5:4 or 5:3. I think 5:3 is bad and 5:4 is overkill. 4:3 is more enough. This is preference, makes the game a bit wider. I've played on it for ages. I can't really change back. VSync, turn this off. I couldn't tell you why exactly, but no one uses this. Just get rid of it. FPS limit, that's not, I don't see the reason to have that. I want to get the max FPS. Widescreen letterbox, this is not needed as well. FOV is personal preference. I run 90 on 4.3, which not a lot of people like, but some people run 83, 84. I like 90. I've done that for ages. It's just personal preference. But I would go at least like 80, I think. Maybe 75, but go above 75. Like try to go 80 if you can. For graphics, everything on low except shadow. Wait, this shouldn't be. Should be like this. Wow, I'm potato brain. Everything low except for shadow quality. That should be medium, and I used to run LED and ultra. I'm actually gonna try that again. You can run as ultra, but it's not needed. Don't worry too much about that. I'm someone that overthinks this stuff, but just get it low if you can't. If you don't have the best PC, like even if you don't have the best PC, you could try it. But just see what you like. Compare the FPSs. Just get everything off on low. For controls, raw input should be on. Mouse look inverse should be disabled, at least if you're an airplane pilot. Sensitivity is personal preference. I run kickstart multiplier, so this is actually in between 7 and 8, but you can't get that number, so that's why I run this. EDS sensitivity is personal preference as well. Mouse scroll I have disabled because I don't want to accidentally keep changing my weapon. Gadget deployment I have on advanced. This makes it so that you don't. This is so that you can cancel mirror windows. You know, when some people place a mirror window, they can't cancel it. That's because they get a deployment on the wrong. During deployment should also be advanced. That means you're not automatically going in the camera you deployed. Aim is on hold. This is a probably this is all like personal preference, but aim should be hold. I like it a lot. Yeah, you could do a toggle. I just prefer hold. Lean on toggle again. Pros might have hold, but I think toggle is way easier to, especially if you're starting out. Sprint is hold for me. Card sprint and walk is all toggle. I like it this way. Personal preference. And then customized controls, it's all personal preference. I have, for example, primary gadget of mouse 4, secondary and middle mouse. I've changed quite a bit of keybinds here where I think, where's that? Observation controls, I think. So I scan an opponent with right click instead of X, and then X is like a special action, which is opening a maestro cam. And then I cycle left and right with 1 and 2, and then I enter it with 3. I like that a lot. So yeah, that are some of my keybinds. Vibration, this is for controller. Well, this is for nicknames and stuff like that. Not really necessary. Color accessibility preset. I use green for my optic color. I think I used to play turquoise, but I'm playing green right now. Color 100%. I like it to just have it nice and vibrant. Green shake intensity, this should always be off. If you want to play realistic, you put it on, but even like having an earthquake in the middle of the round without the building collapsing isn't very realistic to me. Team color is up to you. I want to have green available here because I make my team color green, enemy color red, but I have to go with blue right now. Chat assistant and hints, I don't need that, so I have it off. Chat skill, just 100 and semi-transparent. I like it that way. Just preference. This doesn't improve your gameplay or how you play at all. So guys, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And that's all I have to say, guys. Hope you guys learned something. See you guys in the next video. Cheers. Peace out.